Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to part 4 of Kemonokko Tsuushin, the animation. This is the last episode actually, because I'm not gonna lie, the first one was actually the most interesting one. Again, and like I mentioned earlier in my previous video, the third part seems more like the first one type of vibes because instead of milk it's eggs. But in this particular episode we're gonna discuss a raccoon demi-human. Yes, you guys heard me correctly. I never thought I'd even form a sentence coming out of my mouth too. A raccoon demi-human. Almost look like a damn squirrel. But this girl is the name of Pokora. Pokora is a thick-browed raccoon demi-human that suddenly appeared at the protagonist's house. Now, she's weak to erotic stimuli, and her transformation spell is quickly undone. So he ends up accompanying her in her training so she could become powerful, basically. Because demi humans are known to be very powerful creatures. But in this one is, let's just say she's a little bit frisky, if you know what I'm saying. And I'm not gonna lie, you know what she reminds me of? She reminds me of the Squirrel Girl from Marvel Comics, from the Marvel Rivals game. I'm not gonna lie, that's what she reminds me of. But except then this is more like the alternate spicy anime version of her. If you guys know what I mean. If we're really being honest here, that's what she looks like. Because she got the tail, she got the ear shape. But yeah, so apparently, the same story goes as well as 2, 3, and 4, where the guy lives in an apartment and he suddenly gets a phone call, and then you see like this seal, almost like a damn portal, and she just popped out of nowhere, literally and figuratively. So of course he takes advantage of the situation because she's very submissive. If the vibes that I gotten from her, she's like rather submissive. She's like the type that would do anything, no questions asked. That's what I'm getting from her. But she's very cute, very petite, very polite from what she looks like. She doesn't seem like much of a threat, honestly. Not unlike the previous one I just did, part 3, she looks dangerous. She looks like the dominant type from what I've gathered. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much it based on the context. And also, I am coming up with a new series after this video because I want to make up a. I've been seeing some new ones coming out recently, and it looks pretty interesting. I'm not gonna do any more classics at the moment because I know you guys don't seem to like it too much. But again, I like my classics. I'm not gonna lie. I enjoy classics because the classics never die. And also, I have been seeing some new content recently, and I must say they're coming out pretty hot, literally, and again figuratively. So yeah, I think this was actually a great way to end the show. I mean, I would like to see a part 5, in my honest opinion. And to be honest, they released this on the 4/20th of this month, last month basically. I also forgot to mention this part, and I think it's very important. So she's like been put through this rigorous training for her to gather her strength, and she basically has like the power of, I believe it's alteration. Is the type of power like you can change clothing at will, just like the way Piccolo can, in that episode where Piccolo touches Gohan in the head and then he was able to put his outfit. Yeah, she can do that. She can change outfits ranging from bunny suits. I'm not gonna lie, my favorite outfit of all in this particular episode that she just had and she just wore is the bunny outfit. Something about that bunny outfit is just so damn enticing. He was putting her through some serious training, if you know what I'm saying. So he tells her, listen, I need you to change into a bunny outfit. She does it without any question. And then she changes to like a high school, I won't say a high school uniform, but more like a PE uniform, the Japanese PE uniform, and then like the swim team uniform, and then she had on like this red outfit, like that looks like Chun Li's, and she had on the whole well, I wouldn't say. Actually, yeah, that's what it is. It looks like that Chun Li outfit, and then she had on a nurse's outfit. I'm not gonna lie, that was hot to say the least. And yeah, and then she stuck to the original, and she even changed into a maid. Like this man had so much of wild ideas, which is insane. I'm not gonna lie, homeboy was really putting her through he was putting in that work. She actually regains her powers and she become, I wouldn't say like the most powerful, but she definitely has a weakness for getting her back door kicked for some reason, and learns this weakness just by looking at her, and she was looking at him with such curiosity. He was like, yeah, I'm about to do something devious, and so he did. That's why I think this episode was just downright like crazy. I wouldn't say it's like the most crazy episode, but it's definitely like, yeah, top three. If I'm Because if I'm gonna have to like range on episodes, episode three was definitely the most wild one because she was like extremely dominant, and homie was hella submissive too. What That's the crazy part. And this one, I would say this is the most vanilla I've ever seen in a while. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I don't think I have anything else to add. Homegirl was like apparently she has like a praise king too. Because when he was telling her how much of a good job she was doing, her eyes gleamed. If I'm gonna rate this show honestly, I would rate this show an 8.5 out of 10 because because of the amount of cosplays that she changed at her will. That was crazy good, not gonna lie. The animation was also like great. Shout out to Godoy is actually the animators of this show, and I believe they made all four episodes. So that's pretty much it. I don't think I have anything else to add. And if you guys enjoy these type of shows where like they do cosplays and whatnot, I will highly recommend this because episode 4 was actually good. And let's not forget the fact that she actually looks like the girl from, well, the squirrel girl from Marvel Rivals. And I'm gonna put up a picture of it right now actually. I mean, can you guys not see the similarities? I mean, let's be real. I'm seeing some similarities. I mean, yes, I know what you guys gonna say. Well, a raccoon and a squirrel don't look the same. I mean, I get that, duh, Captain Obvious. I know they're not the same, but there are some similarities because if you look at the ears, the tail, the thickness, with three C's, yeah. I can't say that I'm that far off. But anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know what you guys think about this episode. If you guys, what was your favorite part? What was your least favorite? And let me know what you guys think about the cosplays that she pulled off. I mean, again, my favorite would have to be the bunny outfit because, yeah, that's definitely like a favorite. Second favorite, I would definitely pick the nurse's outfit. The maids, it was okay, but the maid could have been so much, spicy. But anyways, thank you so much for watching and enjoy the next few minutes of gameplay. And this one was King of the Hill, the same on my previous video I was mentioning. This was one of the game modes that is basically domination but with more letters onto the game, onto the whole game mode. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Again, what was your favorite outfit? What was your favorite moment? What was your least favorite? And yeah, I'm gonna make up a new series very soon, so make sure to look out for that new series. And also make sure to hit that notification bell for more content, as I will be uploading 2 videos a week because I have been so busy with school and work. So yeah, I have not gotten any time at all. At least unless it's the weekend. Plus my birthday was last week, so I guess I'm gonna actually try to celebrate it this weekend. And I've also just finished one of my courses. I believe I did like human resource and office administration as well as supervisory management. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna kind of treat myself a little bit this weekend. So if you guys don't hear from me for a while, well, you know why. But anyways, I appreciate your support in that channel. We're almost at 800 subscribers and we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. And I'm not gonna lie, I really enjoy the support. I really enjoy the fact that you guys are supporting the channel, which is crazy. And I didn't think I'd reach this far. And it's almost been 2 years since my channel has been made. And anyways, thank you. I don't want to keep too much time from y'all. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And tomorrow is Indian Arrival Day. So you guys enjoy it. And yeah, have a good one. And peace out. Drink responsibly and don't talk to strangers. Peace out.